In internal CSS, you will create a file template1.html. Template1.html, then head, again style, then go for body tag. Next, after that, we can follow one UL tag. Then you will follow the li tag. UL li, under the li tag, we can follow a href, template 1.html. Template 2, 3, 4, 5. Template 2, template 3, template 4, template 5, template 2, template 3, template 4, as well as template 5. You will write a ID called top nav. Top nav. This file is under the internal CSS. File name is template1. So hope you are writing. Okay, writing. Please complete this quickly. Log in just now. Okay, we will come to the CSS part. Under the CSS part, we can write the next point, that is for the top nav. For the top nav has, for body tag we can write first margin 0 px. So there will not be any gap. Right, body margin 0 px. So you will not find any gap in the left, right, top, bottom. Second, for has top nav, what should happen is the background keep as a dark blue color and margin keep 0 px. Next, after that, for next we have called li. So what we'll do, has top nav. Okay, here also apply the padding. Padding you write somewhere 1518 px. Then top nav of li. Under the top nav, whichever the li is there. So top nav become as a parent and li become the child. So it is talking about not all the li, only those li that is under the top nav. Okay, their display should be in a line. It should print in the same line. After that, there should be padding. There should be padding. Similar, you can keep 18 pixel. Next, after that, under the top nav, you have li and then you have the a tag. So a become the last child of li, where li is the part of ul. Ul you are not calling directly, you are calling indirectly, saying like top nav. Top nav is also pointing to ul only. So now for a tag you will write color as white color, and then font hyphen size somewhere 22 px. And okay, so let's run this much. Color white and font size 22 pixel. If you write the display in line, your text will convert into inline. Sorry, li will convert into inline. But you cannot apply the height and width. Padding you can apply, but height and width you cannot apply. We have another value called display inline block. Inline hyphen block. There we can apply the height and width. Okay. I have sent you one photo in your group. Once you're free, you can read that. Is the difference of display inline block and display block. So 5 pages we have. In one page we are following display inline. Next page will follow display inline block. Okay. After that, next page will follow the display flags. Okay. Okay. So written. Check now. Run this file. It should look like this. Something like this. We can increase little more padding of UL and LI. It will become more spacious. And we can remove this underline. Underline we can remove through the text decoration. Text decoration none. So it will remove the underline. Padding 18 pixel we have given. Let's give 20 pixel in the UL, and here in the LI also you can give padding 20 pixel from top and give padding somewhere 40 pixel from left to right, and again give 20 pixel from bottom. LI. So UL LI A. Padding for UL 20 pixel. Padding for UL LI. Top 20, bottom 20, left right 40.
So that is same as writing 20 pixel.
Same as writing padding top 20 pixel, padding left and right 40 pixel.
Only 20 pixel and 40. It means top and bottom 20 and left and right 40.
Same thing I have written, no? Top 20, left right 40 and bottom 20. Same thing I have written. The first number will go to the top, padding top. Second number will go to the left right. Third number will go to the bottom. Okay, so if you are checking the file, it should look like this. Space should become more. Now to remove the underline, you have to use a property called text hyphen decoration colon none. N-O-N-E, none. So text decoration none will remove the underline. Okay. Okay, let us check now. Underline gone. Underline is gone. Okay. I will share you complete code in chat. If anyone has missed anything or if you log in late, you can take complete page. So CSS part is visible for you. This is the HTML part. What we wrote, HTML part. You can have a look on HTML also, or you can take the code from the chat window. Okay, going on. Next, we need to write some CSS saying like in top nav. So completed everyone. Let me know even in chat also. Your page is running or not. You completed the code or still writing. Okay, and then next after this, 2, 3, 4, 5 people, but everyone have not answered. Suppose, for example, okay, write it. Okay, reason is why I'm forcing because many things get clear once we write the code, and for developer, there is no any other work. No, you have to write the code only. You have to see the problem, and for the problem, you have to write the solution. It will not be like you will speak to someone and he will write the code. You will be the responsible person who is writing the code, correct?
Sir, for me, the gaps between links are not coming, sir. Even after giving that padding.
Gap is not coming. Here is the problem.
Yeah. Yes, this one. Same I have written, sir.
Send your script part. I'll guide you what is the problem. This CSS portion, this much you copy and paste in chat. You are using laptop or mobile?
Laptop, sir.
Okay. Copy that code and paste in chat. Send quickly.
No, sir, not working.
Coming.
Not working.
No, I'm saying send your CSS code in chat.
Okay.
This code you copy and paste in chat. I'll guide you what is the problem. Share your HTML code. UL to UL. UL to UL HTML code you can send. Yes, the problem is clear. What is the problem? No. We have used how many LI? So many LI. For every link,
Okay,
we have a
okay.
separate LI. She has kept all the link in one LI. Can you see your code?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Replace this UL part. Send you UL to UL, you replace.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Yes, worked, sir.
Okay. Okay, next after this, we will come to the again CSS portion, and we can write here the top nav. The top nav have a li, correct? And that li have a tag, colon, hover. Hover represent when your mouse will move on, e tag. Hover represent mouse move. So top nav of li of a colon hover. This is like when your mouse will move on a tag, but not all a tag. Only those a tag that is under the li, and li must be under the top nav, top-nav, top nav. Then what should happen? The border hyphen bottom, the text what you have written in that border bottom should become 1 pixel solid white color. Okay. Below the text, white color border should get applied, and the color of the text should convert into orange color. The text color should convert into orange, and below the text, white color border should get applied. Okay, rotate, save now, sequence. When the mouse is going here, text convert into white, and the border becomes a text convert into orange, and border becomes a white. This is called hover effect. Hover effect. So that part, leave that much. Let's move next. We will write some HTML portion. After the nav, then we can come to the CSS. You should write a comment here. Top navigation CSS, and here top navigation CSS, and here top navigation CSS, and here. Now come to the HTML again. After this UL, write one section tag. Section tag from the HTML5. Using the section tag, you can create a block beginning to last. Okay, one row you can create. ID equal to, we can write call about. Inside we can write H1 welcome home. In a paragraph tag, you will display some multi-line of text data. This paragraph section. So first we'll complete this about part, then again we'll come to the next element. Difference between background and background color. You have written here, no, yesterday. Where is that? Background means you can write a color name. Background color means you can write color name as well as you can give which one? RGB. As well as you can give which one? RGBA. So there is a difference here. In background color, we can write color name, RGB, RGBA. But in background, only you can write the color name or color code. You have written already, I think yesterday or day before. Yesterday only, no? All possible 9 ways I have guided you. Okay, now come to the about. ID equal to about. We can write some CSS here as about. We can write width call 80%, 80%, padding somewhere 20 pixel, or padding we don't need here, text align center, width 80%, and then margin auto. Margin auto, you remember what it will do? Out of 100%, this section is going to take 80% of the screen, and margin auto will guide to take in the middle. Not in the left, not in the right. Take 80% only, but middle of the screen. That is called margin auto. Okay. Then you can keep text icon align as center also. So it will 80% will take the center of your screen, but your content will appear in the left side. Right? You see here, both have some different logic. Margin 80%, margin auto and 80% means 80% it will take in the center of the screen. That is here. 80% in the center of the screen. But your text is printing from left side, correct? Text is printing from left side. If you want your content should start from the middle, then you have to write text align center. Now it will come in the middle, correct? Let's increase the font size of H1. Not all H1, only those H1 that is under the about. Okay. Font size 70 pixel. Color red color. So it should be 70 pixel font size and the text will be now in the red color. You can see something like this. Right ones, let me know also. Okay, next after this, come to the next. So about section is ready. Next, we should have another section. Other section. There we will not use. Okay, there we can use H1 or maybe H2 we can use. And right here, next section. Next section. ID equal to service. Inside also you can keep a H2 our services. Our services. After that, in internal CSS folder, you keep some 4 photos. Download the photo from internet or take any kind of photo. Keep in your internal CSS folder. Internal CSS folder. Rename this photo as 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep 4 photo in current folder, internal CSS folder. Rename those photo as a 1, 2, 3, 4. For example, I'll go to my picture folder and I will take these 4 photos and I will place under the internal. You can also check in your system. You should have some photos, copy those and paste under the current folder and rename also. Download those photo I sent you. Keep proper in the proper location. In every folder, every subject we required photo. HTML, CSS also, JavaScript also, React also. Everywhere you need photos, so keep that photo properly. Whenever we required, you can copy and paste in required place. Photo is sent in your chat. Now come to the see photo name. You can rename something that you can call easily. For example, I have renamed as 1, 2, 3, 4. So I can call those photo easily. Come to this again file and here you write one img src 1.jpg. You can check what is your file name, jpg or png, and then write a class for these photos. Class equal to service pic. Service pic for photo. If you have, you can call different name. If you don't have for photo, you can call the same name. If you have multiple photos, then you can call here. If multiple photos are not there, you can call the same photo 4 times. Little fast if you go, then we can cover multiple example in less time. Okay, going ahead. Now first write the CSS for this. Which one? Service. So has service. Here also width 80%, margin auto, and text align center. Follow same thing. So CSS become duplicate or not? Same CSS you are written for about and same CSS you are writing for service. Yes. We have gone through one method called CSS by tag group. Multiple tags, we can create a group and we can use the same property, correct? So instead of writing again, you copy this and go here, put a comma and paste this one. So what will happen? It will apply for the about also and it will apply for the service also. Text align center and everything same. So you don't require this service block. So that is called how you can customize your code. Instead of writing 2 times, you can write only 1 time. CSS by tag group, or you can say CSS by the selector group. So about is one selector and the service is another selector. We want similar features should get applied for the about selector as well as service selector. So instead of writing twice the same CSS code, you write only 1 time, but keep all the selector in a group separated by comma. You see our service is coming in the middle. Now some CSS we can write for has service of H2. So under the service selector, whichever the H2 selector you have as a child level selector, for that you are going to write font hyphen size 50px and color as green. Color as green. Save it now. Okay, H2 coming, green, and next is for the image edge. So what is the class we wrote? Service pic. Dot service pic will have some CSS. In that we can write width of image. First apply a margin property. Margin 0 pixel. Okay, not 0 pixel. Keep 2% so that there will be some space left, some space in the right. How much? 2%. For photo you have, so width will come 21%, right? 21% width will come and 4% margin will get applied, will become 25%. If you not mention the height, according to width, the height will come automatically. Okay, according to width ratio, height will get applied automatically. Happening. Check now. All the photo. Oh, not happen. What is wrong? I have not saved it. Oh, only threes are coming in one line. Correct? Only three are coming in one line. Reason for that is whenever you display two photo, okay, whenever you display a photo, you have given the width how much? 2%. But by default, a photo will leave 2 to 3 pixel in surrounding. How much? 2 to 3 pixel in surrounding. We have done the calculation of exact 100%. 21% plus 4%, 25%. Even single pixel is also not available space in the same line. But your image is saying like 22% margin you have given. That is okay. Along with that, by default, I will be taking 2 to 3 pixel in the left side and 2 to 3 pixel in the right side. So for one, each photo 5 pixel become extra, 4 pixel become extra. Because of that extra space, last image is not finding the proper space in the same line. Okay. So whenever we'll display the photo, few space you have to give as a buffer space for that 2 pixel margin. So instead of 21 pixel, 20.5% to give. Hope it should fit. 20.5. 0.5% we are giving the buffer space. So that the 2 pixel was extra space between two image, it should accommodate and the 4 images should fit in one line. Coming. See now, exact 4 photo will appear in one line. 4 photo will fit in one line. So that point you will remember. Else you will do the calculation and you will feel like calculation is wrong. No, calculation is wrong, not wrong. Calculation is right only. But since there is extra space and because of extra space, the margin is not able to. Yes.
Sir, can you please paste HTML for service tag
HTML,
for service tag?
this
Yes, sir.
one.
Image. Yes, sir.
But you should have photo in your folder.
Yeah, photos is there.
JPG or JPEG, both is okay. If PNG, then you have to change the extension of photo. Okay, so for photo, hope is coming in one line. Now there is a property called opacity. Opacity. What is that opacity? It will help you to change the brightness of image. Opacity that also start from 0.1 to 0.1 is the lowest brightness. 1.9 will be close to highest brightness, whereas 1 is the full brightness. 1 means full brightness. So by default, we have not written opacity. So brightness is full, 100%. If you write opacity 0.5, 0.6, 0.9, then brightness will get reduced. Okay. So let's go. I'll write here one property. Under the service image, colon hover. When the mouse will touch the service image, then what should happen? The opacity of brightness of image should become 0.8. Like it should reduce little. Okay. And at the same time, your cursor should convert into hand symbol using cursor colon pointer. So it represents you are here. When the mouse will go there to the image, the cursor should convert into ready to click. That is called cursor colon pointer. Okay, cursor colon pointer. You can check now. Once the mouse will touch the image, mouse will convert into the ready to click cursor as well as your opacity will change. Let us see now happening or not. When the mouse will go here, it is changing. It look like, yeah, cursor is here, correct? Okay, so navigation is ready as well as between two image, 2 pixel is the default gap. Between two image, 2 pixel is default gap. For that purpose, I have given how much? 20.5, not 21. 0.5% we are given for the 2 pixel gap. Between two image, there will be by default gap. How much? 2 to 3 pixel. So for that purpose, we left how much? 0.5%. Okay. Next, after this, you can give 21%. See, it will not come in one line. It will go to new line. Next, after this, we have to write one more tag called footer. Let's go to the footer in the last footer. And inside the footer, you can write some name called any name we can write. UI master. Okay, UI master 88416660. Now let us come to the CSS part again. We can write some CSS for footer section. This image section, what I have written here, you have understood or not? Total how much of area? 100%. How many photo you want to display? 4. 100% divided by 4, how much? 25%, correct? 100% of the area divided by 4. So, come as a 25%. But here you are given the margin also. How much? 2%. 2% left, 2%, right, 4%. Remaining how much? 21%. 21%. If you give here, it will not work. You saw already. Only how many was coming? 3. See again. Right? Then you will ask why we have done the proper calculation, why not happening? Because by default, a photo will leave the space between 2 to 3 pixel. So that 2 to 3 pixel is extra, more than 100%. Because of that, what happened? The third one is not finding, fourth one is not finding sufficient space here. So it's shifted to the new line. So to accommodate in the same line, you have to give some space for that 2 to 3 pixel. So for that you are writing 0.5% we given the space for that 2 to 3 pixel. 2 to 3 pixel will fit within 0.5%, maybe 1 to pixel more or less. Okay, average normal, just to accommodate that 2 to 3 pixel, you given 0.5%. Now you will see it is fitting where in the same line. That was the calculation.
So,
Hmm.
total out of out of 100 means among the 80%, you will consider it as 100.
Where you have written the image? Image you have written within the section. What is the area of the section?
80%.
The section is taken the 80% from his parent. Yeah, section tag has taken the 80% from his parent. And now inside the section tag, there is 4 children. So the 80% of father will consider 100% for their children. Their children cannot ask the property for other people, no? The 80% is the sharing of father, correct? That 80% will divide now in how many parts? 4 parts. So for children, you cannot say 80%. The children has to calculate how much? Means total property of father will be divided into how many part? 4 part. Correct. So that we have calculated how much? 100%. Inner level element will always have a right of 100%. Outer level element also have the right of 100%. Because of that, in section tag, how much you wrote? 80%. Because the body is the parent of section. So from the body, section has taken only 80%. And the section have their 4 children. The 4 children will not calculate of the body. 4 children will be calculating only of the section. Right? Because of that, the 80% is considering as a 100%. And in that 100%, you are dividing into 4. Okay, come next. Now we have next selector called footer. You can write directly for footer because footer is present in your current page only one time. If it is more than one time, then we can write ID, we can write class or something. But footer is only one time. There is no matter of conflict. So we can write only one time. Okay, we can write directly through the tag name. Background of footer, write any color, your wish, black. Padding of footer, I'll write here 30 pixel. Text hyphen align of footer, center, right? Background black, padding 30 pixel, text align center. Give some height also. 150 pixel. Color keep as a white because black is the background. Background is black, so color should be white color. Okay, so hope footer is coming. Footer should come now in the last, right? Something like this. So this become one template. Okay. This become as a one template. Looking similar for everyone. Okay, let's go ahead. Next will be template 2. Template 1, this much. We got some overview idea, how we can make the blocks and how we can write the CSS by ID or class, and we can call here and construct a
Sir, one doubt. That
Mhm.
welcome home, under welcome home, the text we have written, right? STF.
Okay.
Yeah. So that one you marked tested line center. Then still STF started from left.
No. If we
So
start from left, then
first,
this will be in the left side. If we start from left, then this line will not be here. This line will be here. Where? In the left. Even this also will come to the left. You want to see that? Let me go here. About. Correct? In about, here, this I have written text align center. I'll cut it and save. See this? Everything is coming in the
left side. But the first row is same in both cases. The first STF row.
no. You cannot say like that. I'll guide you. Okay. Now let me go here and let me remove the contents. Okay. Now content is how much? Less. Look at where it is. In the center. Yeah. Now let me increase the content. Where it is? Covering full. Let me reduce and decrease little. Where it is? Clear? So
Yeah.
when you have written the text align center, it is not in the left. It is starting from center only. If content will be more, start from center and go till end of left and right. If a screen is over, then again come down and start from where? Middle. And as the content increase, start covering equally in the left side and right side. Again, go till where? End of left and right. Again, screen is over, again come down. And start from where? Center.
Okay. Basically, it will start from center.
That is called text align center. Okay, let's go ahead. Template 2.html you can create. So whichever the property I write inside the CSS or whichever the topic I cover, those topics are well tested on multi-hundred projects as well as on multi-thousand batches. Multi-thousand student, multi-hundred batches. Okay. Yesterday I was checking in application 342, not 42, 52, 352 batches I have taken here. Wherein in the campus. Okay. So everything is well tested. I will not implement any new topic on you. Before implementing, correct? If any new features come in the market, okay, that is my study. Separate I study, correct? After that I implement, correct? And even not while class time, I will not look into the W3 or internet. Okay, before implementing anything new, that is my separate study hours. During that time, we'll implement, we'll understand the possibility, we'll understand what kind of question the audience can ask, correct? And after that, I'll bring on the class. Okay. Okay, go ahead. template 2 now. In template 2, what will follow? In template 1, you follow something that was ULLI, right? Okay. So HTML will be remain same. CSS of ULLI till top navigation will keep same, but will change in the property. Display in line you have written will change to display in line block, and we'll understand what is happening in display in line block. So come, you can take copy of template 1. Template 1. HTML part you can remove everything. Let it be only navigation. Okay, CSS also you remove. Keep only till top navigation end here. Keep this much HTML and keep this much as a CSS. Okay. Now you will let it be same. You will li what you have written. Nav, top nav, lia. This structure will be same. CSS part. Now see what you have written. You have written for UL and li which property? Display inline. And after that you have written the padding. Correct? Let's remove the padding and apply here height of li 40 pixel and width for each li as a somewhere 70 pixel. Width for li 70 pixel, height 40 pixel. Height may confuse you, but width will be clear. Save it. Only these two changes are required. Height 40 and width how much? 70. Top nav of li of a, top nav li of a something. Check this file. Width is applying. How much you are given? 70 px.
For inline,
That's what you see here. Width is applying or not? Applying? No. Is that width for one is 70 pixel? If you feel like less, increase that. Keep 170. Keep 170. Applying? Not at all. Because whenever your element, the display behavior is in line, height and width will not get applied. Okay, one photo I have sent in the morning in your WhatsApp. Okay. Height and which one? Width will not get applied. Now to make height and width functional, your element should not be inline. Element must be either block or inline block. If you keep block, then it will go to the new line. If you make it a block, then height width will apply, but it will go to the new line. But we want it should be in the same line, and height and width should apply. So for that, you have to write inline hyphen block. Inline hyphen block. Inline hyphen block. Space got apply. Height also apply. Width also got apply. So now I hope you will remember the difference between difference between inline and inline block. VBI question for interview. Every interview people ask. Okay, what is the difference between inline and inline block? We can say if my element behavior is inline, height and width property will not be applicable. But if the element behavior is inline block, then height and width property will be applicable. In case the person is asking, then what about the display block? Then we can say if you apply display block, your element will go to the new line. It will not fit in the same line. Your target should be in the same line as well as height and width should apply. So in that case, inline block is applicable. Not even block and not even inline. Inline block. Be in the same line and then work with the height and work with the width. That is called display inline block. Okay. Now in this height will not keep, let's keep only width because height will come from height. If you write here, what problem will happen? You can see up will be less and down will be more. So instead of height, you apply padding. Padding same. How much you have written on the top? 20. Let's keep 20 only. So it will be okay. It may resize also. Yeah, resize happen. So because once you write the display inline block, then at that time outer padding will be applicable. So outer padding is which one? Something from the parent side. So at this place, if you want to give the padding, then it will be double. The 20 of parent and 20 of child. So we can remove the child padding. Let it be padding only from the parent, or maybe you can keep in the child and remove from where? Parent. Padding, let it be under the child and remove from the parent. Save now. Something like this. 170 pixel we have given width and it is getting applied easily. Okay. Check now. Hope it should work. Below we have written one line. Top nav of li. Correct. And then a colon hover. So hover you are doing where? On a. So that the color of text is changing, right? Hold on. You do like this. A small changes is required. The hover you apply after the li. Okay. And remove this. Top nav of li colon hover. Then keep background. Background. It's sky blue, right? Change to black. Top nav of li black and again cursor colon pointer. So when your mouse will touch the li, the background of li will change into black color and the cursor will be pointing as a pointer, ready to click. Something like that. As soon as the cursor will go here, you can see entire area become which color? It is showing now the width of li. How much is the width of li? Somewhere, correct? 70 pixel. Li colon hover should be continuous. You should not give a space. Okay, so perfect. Let us see another possibility. You can see when the mouse gone to the template 3, black is happening, correct? In black area, if you see, your text is in the left side, correct? We want this text should be in the center. Text should be in the center. So what to do for that? You have top nav of a line, one place you have written, inline block you have written, padding you have written, width you have written, correct? And we have a property called text align center. If you apply text align center, the content of li will be in the middle. So content of li is what? E tag. E tag will be in the middle. So you can write here text hyphen align center. Text align center. Check now. Is it in the middle? I will change the background to red color or maybe some other color instead of black. So hope it is working. Now I'll give you 2-3 type of design. You can try that, okay, as a homework. So let's give you some kind of homework. Just you need to design the layout. One layout, one block on the top, one block in the left, one block in the right, and 2 block in the bottom. Color combination is your wish. You can give any color combination. This is one page. Okay. Another one, header on the top. After that, one big height here for banner purpose. Below to that 3 block, equal 3 block in one line, equal 3 block in one line, and one footer in the last. This is the second page. Third page is something like this. Header on the top. This is in the left. This is in the right. And this is in the bottom. Don't use the float left. Everywhere use display inline block. Okay. Take the photo now. This will be your homework. Take the photo. This is your homework. How many pages? 3 pages. These 3 pages we are going to do. After completion of that 3 page, you will be sending me the photo in the group. Finish that and send the photo in the group. Okay, possible or difficult?